Welcome back. Well, there's a chill in the air, and I don't know about you, but when it starts to get like this, I think about cooking more. So let's look a little deeper. On this one, it's called Facing the Container. When it gets chilly, I seem to want to cook more. I don't know about you, but I just do. And I am somebody that I came from a large family and I had five children. So I always cooked big. I never really truly learned how to cook small things. So I was in the kitchen one night and I realized it's like, well, I've got a lot of leftovers and I'm not going to worry about it because I am so grateful sometimes to make sure I don't have to think about dinner the next day. You see, I always seem to do that when I know I have a busy next couple of days. So I always try to make sure that I cook something that I have those leftovers. I'm grateful for them sometimes. But I have to tell you, this probably subject is probably my least favorite. Let's dig. So I made this beautiful dinner and I decided, well, I'm going to stack up the containers so I have certain ones and I'll get to them, right? Well, the next day, my husband called me. Now, mind you, I had the meals planned, but my husband called me and said, so, a couple we knew was in town and wanted to connect with a meal, go out to dinner. And I said, sure. Never thinking again about what I had in the refrigerator. So I didn't worry about it. I'm thinking, well, that's okay. I have the next day. Well, I tell you, I was totally exhausted the following day. I had to go and do grocery shopping. Well, I don't know about you, but when I am out grocery shopping, I am exhausted by the time I bring everything home and I put everything away. So normally when I do that, I pick up a rotisserie chicken and a salad because I just don't want to think. And it's already done for me. That's the one time that I can honestly say, going back to that other video, that, I guess, I don't know if you would consider a takeout. I went and got it, but somebody else nourished me instead of myself. But on grocery day, I say it's okay. So let's talk a little bit more. So as you can tell, now there's a few days that have gone by that I didn't get back to that leftover. Something came up. All of a sudden, somebody came to my house. They were going to stay for dinner. And guess what? There, once again, was not enough leftovers to feed the people that were at my house. So once again, I hurried up and threw something together so there was enough for everybody to enjoy a meal together. Once again, those leftovers didn't get used. Well, by this time, I kind of decided that more than likely it was going to become a science discovery. And then I decided, well, I really don't want to open that up yet because it's not garbage day. And I don't want it stinking so much. So I will leave it in the refrigerator until garbage day. Garbage day comes. Linda kind of forgot because it got shoved back farther and farther into the refrigerator because I had other things in front of it. You see, I didn't have it to see right away. So by the time I got to that container and pulled it out, I was really afraid to open it up. I really didn't know what I was going to find. I really believe that it was a horror science discovery. So I sat there and I'm like, do I just get rid of the whole container? That's kind of how we are with our emotions sometimes. There are times that we put our emotions on the back burner for everything and everyone else, and we continue to just let things become toxic. And we just let them stay there longer and longer before we ever decide to open up that container. How many things are you going through right now that you possibly have put to the back of the refrigerator, another leftover and another leftover and another leftover? You see, leftovers can be good if you use them the next day. But as time goes on and you don't use them or uncover them, they can be very dangerous. You know, toxic. They can make you sick. So what is in the containers in your heart? How many are there? How many are you truly afraid to open? So I'm going to ask you to face it. Pull that container out. As scary as it may be, open it up. And then I want you to do another thing. Write down how you felt the moment you opened that up. How did you feel? How did you feel? Because I'm going to ask you to go back to it in the next video. Isn't it time that you start serving yourself a little bit more? There's times that these leftovers are fantastic, but there are other times that they totally destroy you. And you cannot be inventive. You can't go on to the next thing. You're still stuck with that leftover that is becoming more toxic and toxic and toxic. So, it's time to face the container. Then it's time to take action. Open it up and write down how you feel. Okay? I'll see you in the next video.